Talk to me.
So, what did Jerry Glanville say many years ago? The NFL means not for long. There's that opportunity for Detroit to make some noise Thursday night. Are they going to make that noise? Are they going to be the same team that came out and faced Philadelphia tough in the first half to begin the year last year? Who knows? With Chris Jones being out, as Jason Kelsey said, he can sit out until November 21st at midnight. As far as I'm concerned, I think that that's going to hurt on the defensive side of the ball for Kansas City's pass rush. With Travis Kelsey having that hyperextension in his knee, that's not an injury you just bounce back from. And it might be best just to ice him, let him relax, enjoy the game, and watch. And hopefully, Mahomes' magic comes through. And as we know, when Patrick gets the ball with 2 minutes left, KC wins.
Darrel, talk to me. You see an upset.
Just for the record, you called them your arch nemesis. You're not an arch nemesis if you've never beat the other team. But not here or there. Not here or there. KC wins because they have the GOAT. That's it. I mean, Detroit's good. Detroit's good, but it's the Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes combination is like the triangle offense of Jordan. Like you know what's going to happen. You're just waiting for it to pan the way it already hasn't yet.
But one of the pieces in the triangle offense possibly won't be there again.
Right.
Hyperextended knee.
Right.
He's the GOAT.
But I gotta say this though, Patrick's getting up there. I mean, he's put a lot of wear and tear on his body too. Let's keep eyes on that. I'm not saying he's finished, but we saw what he had to do in the Super Bowl. We heard about the anguish that he went through by playing on that foot. These are things to keep eyes on. Is Patrick Mahomes really, he's got to have kryptonite. And I'll tell you right now, there's kryptonite for Patrick Mahomes. You get to him, you hit him. He doesn't like that. Tom Brady hated getting hit.
The third best D-line ever couldn't do that.
All right, with that being said, quickly, what's the score of that game?
I have to go KC 28, Detroit 21.
Darrel, what's the score of the game?
28-24, the Kansas City GOAT.
I will go, with that being said, I'm going to go upset, baby. I'm going with the upset. I'm going to say it's going to be 28-31 Lions. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and start the show. I brought you the SkyBoxx. I brought you Michael C's views on Instagram. I need to come back on that. Don't worry, it will be premiering back soon. And I also brought you Rise Above on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. But now, I'm welcoming you to Epic Perspective. Welcome to Epic Perspective, where we give our epic perspectives in an imperfect world. It's me, Michael C., the source of life over the mic. Now let me go to my cast. Let me go to my cast right now. Well, Dr. Foster, out the building for this evening. Shannon, we'll see you next time. But I told you I got him back. I brought him back. The Skip Bayless and the Stephen A. Smith of the thing. I brought him back. Darrel P. And my guy, Mamba in the building. What's going on, guys? What's going on, fellas?
What's shaking, Mike?
Can't complain. Can't call it
Nope.
either.
You already know. You already know. You already know. You know what it is. You know what it is. How are you guys doing, Mamba? How's everything going? You know, we're on the first week of school. Everybody's getting geared up, getting in the swing of things. How's everything going?
Man. Oh, it's going good. It's going real well. It's hard to believe. Second week of school in. Tomorrow's Thursday. Friday can't come soon enough.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. My guy, the guy in my veins, Darrel T, what's popping with you? My nephew, Micheal King, salute to you. Second place in the jiu-jitsu tournament. You already know. What's good with you, fella?
Hey, you know what I mean? I can't complain. You know what I mean? Making sure my young gentleman has everything he needs for the first few weeks of school, but you know what I mean? Ain't no different. We had a little summer vacation type thing where he did his homework on other days, so you know what I mean? I'm just looking forward to the school year, looking forward to see where he's going to be at the end of the school year. You know what I mean? He's going to make it in there.
My guy. That's right. Always exercising that brain. You already know what it is. I salute to you, guy. You already know what it is. Salute to Rutherford Elementary School. You know what it is. You already know what it is. PA STEM Academy, stand up. You already know what we do. Again, like you said, second week of school, we already getting to the swing of things. Micheal also getting into the swing of things. The kids getting into the swing of things. Parents getting into the swing of things. Teachers getting into the swing of things. And every perspective is getting to the swing of things. And we will talk to you, and we will get back to you right after this. Let's make this epic. We're back. You already know who it is. It's Michael C, the source of life, over the mic. You already know who I got. I got my guy, Mamba, in the building. I got my guy, Darrel T, in the building. Right now, we're going to sit back. I want to know one thing right now. What caught y'all eye in sports thus far? Mamba. Any sport.
Ooh.
Go get him, guy.
College football, baby. Colorado Buffaloes taking down TCU. Hating on Deion, saying he wouldn't be able to do it. He did it. He showed the world what his son can do, what it's like for an offensive player to play defense. I love the whole L on the jersey, leaders, D for dogs. I mean, that's phenomenal. That's football, baby. I mean, I salute Deion Sanders. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going.
You already know what it is, y'all. You already know what that is. I'm all about that pride, baby. I'm all about that pride, baby. You know what it is. 45, 30, or 42. Coach Prime told you. We believe. We coming. We coming.
Mm-hmm.
They at your doorstep. Knock, knock. You know who it is. Colorado Buffaloes, baby. Darrel. Anything in sports catch your eye?
That United States basketball loss, that was a little bit of a hurt. You know what I mean? I grew up, you know what I mean, mesmerized by the greatest basketball team ever assembled in the history of the world, the '92 Dream Team. So I feel like one loss in United States basketball feels like 10 losses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's like the third string out there, though. You know what I mean? That ain't the real squad. But salute to them, though, and you know what I mean. Not only salute to them for representing their country, but you know what I mean. Salute to all military out there that's representing our country worldwide. Thank y'all. We love y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely. But what I'll say about this is very easy and simple. Two things, matter of fact. Number one, U.S., we can't be just throwing any old players and throwing them out there and think we just going to win things anymore. That ain't happening.
Nope.
The world has caught up, and they are about surpassing us when it comes to this basketball thing. Because let's check this out. I'm gonna throw some guys out there, and I just want you to think about this for a second. All right.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Joker, oh my God, he is not from the United States.
No.
When it comes to Giannis, he's not from the United States.
Yeah.
When it comes to Joel Embiid, he's also not from the United States. Those three men are the most dominant players in the NBA right now. That shall tell everyone that when it comes down to basketball, it is worldwide. It is not the dream team. It is not the redeem team anymore. We need to catch up. And guess what? It's only going to get worse. Field.
Real quick, I think if you had a one-on-one tournament, like with 3 people versus 3 people, Joker, Giannis, and Embiid versus Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and LeBron, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and LeBron win every single one of their matches. Every single as far as team basketball, yeah, like Joker, Giannis, but like one-on-one, United States still loves it. No one's rocking with Kyrie in the whole world. No
But that's
one.
the
One-on-one, no one.
That's the problem, though. I mean, that is the problem. All these teams know how to defense one-on-one. They know how to set it up, the trap. They also know to look at the U.S. that they're going to put that ego in front of them instead of playing like a team. I mean, for how many years now have we seen in FIBA, and we've seen the Olympics, we've seen this, we've seen that. These teams go there and they fail. They're not producing. They're not winning. They're not playing as a team. I mean, it took that 1 year for Kobe to go in the locker room and say, look, get your heads out of, you know what, and let's go play. And, you know, you don't have that real vocal leadership. You don't have that unselfishness that you need to play worldwide. Not in our backyards, not on the blacktop, not one-on-one, play as a team sport.
Agreed.
That's what we got to build a team for.
That's what we have to build it around. Like when it comes down to you see it in the NBA championship team. It's not built with all stars. It's built with all stars and role players, man.
Bro,
that's just a championship. That's a championship pedigree. The way you build all championships, you don't build around just superstars all the time. It's just not built that way.
Every team since 1990, outside of the Detroit Pistons, could be classified as a super team. Every one of them. Probably actually, since 1980 on.
But they all had role players. But they all had role players.
Yeah, I mean every championship team does.
That's what we're saying.
Yes, yeah.
But like, I mean, Kevin Durant was on a team with Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green, and they had role players.
And you know who your role player was, right? We're going to talk about him later. Don't you worry, because he was your first guy ever.
So Andre Iguodala was a role player on Golden State when they won that title. You go back to Chicago in their heyday, look at the players that they had. Paxson,
Kerr,
BJ Armstrong, Bill Wennington at the center position. I mean, if you look at it, you definitely in NBA terms, you need to have 3 players. But in the world, you need to have that camaraderie, that whole team approach. And we're not seeing it. We're seeing a lot of one-on-one type things develop, and these guys are like, hey, come down the paint. You're about to find out. And we're going to strip the ball from you, and we're going to have better rotation of the ball around the perimeter, and we're going to hit those shots that we need to hit. And the U.S. just did not do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Two things. For one, none of that would happen if we had our best players. Like every other country has their extreme best players. Luka, SGA, like these dudes are on other countries' teams. Like I said, our team is the 3rd team, and we're expecting them to look like the 1st team, for one. And for two, that Bulls team, all-stars everywhere. I mean, BJ Armstrong and Horace Grant both made the All-Star team when Jordan retired the first time. Scottie Pippen was an All-Star. Dennis Rodman's an All-Star. Phil Jackson's the top 2 coach of all time, riddled with Hall of Famers. But according to the history books, Jordan scored every point himself. Crazy.
Well, like I said, y'all, with that being said, we told you the sports that caught our eye. Next is going to be what's going to catch our eye in week 2 in the NFL. with our predictions and a lot more right after this. Go on YouTube and hit that like and subscribe button. It's only $3.99. Wait, hold up. $3.99? $3.99. Wait, what app are we on? We're on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcast. Wait, where else at? We're on multiple platforms. How do they reach us? All they have to do is search the Skybox. We're back. You already know what it is. It's Michael C, the source of life over the mic. We're not gamblers. We're not anything like that. We're just an NFL fan. But we're going to give you our predictions to week 2. Mamba, go get them.
Hey, I look at week 2. There's a lot of uncertainty across the NFL. These are some of the toughest matchups you'll see all year. And I'll be honest with you, we're on the twilight of, week 1, game 1. And this is what I'm seeing. You got Minnesota at Philadelphia, Baltimore at Cincy, the Jets at Dallas, KC at Jacksonville, San Francisco at the Rams, Chicago at Tampa Bay. And if you're out there, you're a betting man, and you're looking to parlay, I'll tell you what, 4 teams to pick. These are the 4 I'm looking at. These are the 4 games. We're looking at Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Miami, New England, Las Vegas at Buffalo, and the Los Angeles Chargers at Tennessee. These are the 4 games, I think, if you want to parlay and you want to get 4 wins, it's who do you pick? And these are the games that you can pick from.
What makes you think Las Vegas over Buffalo? That's the one where it's like, that's the head. Jimmy Garoppolo over Josh Allen?
I never said Las Vegas over Buffalo. It's Las Vegas at Buffalo.
At Buffalo.
Come on, Darrel. Listen, man. I mean, seriously.
Who's winning now?
Well, can we start off by letting me guide us through the games? I mean, that's the 3rd one in. Holy cow. Come on, man. So when I look at week 1, I look at Pittsburgh. They're at home against San Francisco. They're losing that game. It's unfortunate to say, but they're losing that game. But Pittsburgh is going to bounce back week 2 with a win against that division foe, the Cleveland Browns. And I'll tell you what, Cleveland will be 0-2 to start the year.
They'll be 0-2 starting the year.
That's right. So I'm going with Pittsburgh for the win.
I think Cleveland's going to beat the Steelers week 2. I have them beating them week 2. I got Dolphins beating the Patriots. I do agree with you with the Chargers beating the Titans. I got you with the Bills beating the Raiders. The one thing I think 2 games are pretty shaky right now, and I know you agree upon this. Saints and Panthers I wouldn't play with.
All day.
I would, but you say don't play with the Giants, Cardinals. I say you play with the Cardinals all year. They're not going to be nothing.
Oh my God! Don't play with the. Those are the 2 games you play with.
I say don't play with the Falcons, Packers. Falcons beat the Packers.
Yeah, don't play with that one.
Falcons beat the Packers.
Because both their offenses are just too new that you only seen 1 week of them.
I'm just going to tell you, you're going to see one of those 2 teams are going to be like, okay.
But, bro, Giants are going to smash the Cardinals. And, bro, I mean, I think the Panthers are going to be better than people think, but I don't think the Panthers have enough firepower for that Saints defense. And I think Derek Carr is going to throw all over that Panthers defense. All over. Derek Carr is like the most underrated quarterback in the league. Way better than dudes that play in Los Angeles.
What do you think, Mamba? Real quick.
So when I look at that Giant game, Giants are supposed to win all these games. Supposed to. And they lose those games. And then for some miraculous reason, they win games they're not supposed to win. So that's the reason why I don't touch the New York Giants in week 2. That's not to say down the road I don't pick the New York Giants. But right now, even with Kyler Murray not playing in Arizona, we don't know what Giant team's showing up. We don't know if Brian Dable has his shit together enough to make a decision to play what needs to be played. I mean, that's the reason why I'm staying away from that game. New Orleans and Carolina, Carr, Jamal. I mean, Yeah, I'm thinking, ooh, this is going to be a great game. But it's being played in Carolina. There have been crazy things the last 3 years that happened in Carolina.
That's the truth.
And, as much as I want to take New Orleans, I'm telling you, it's one of those that where I'm like, no, stay away. Stay
They're gonna
away.
smack them
Same
up.
thing.
They're gonna
Look at
smack them up.
Washington. Look at Washington at Denver. You want to touch that game? I think that's a trap game too. I really see that as a trap because
Yeah,
are
for
we going to
who?
get the
But for
right?
who?
Exactly. For who? Is that Sean Payton
That's
coming out
that's
making a
it.
statement, or is this Washington basically saying, "Look, our owner, who was the real d bag of all d bags, is now gone, so we can clearly focus on football." So you don't know what's going on with Washington's head right now.
That's true.
So when I look at those 4 games that I gave us, I'm looking Miami over New England. That'll be New England's second loss in 2 games. Miami already set up with
Yeah,
the
first of all,
division, be 2-0 in the AFC. Vegas at Buffalo, Buffalo all day, baby. Vegas is not going to be able to play in 5 feet of snow in September. They just can't
man.
do it, you know. And I think the Chargers, if they have it together this year, they're going to go far. They've got a great young quarterback, and I think he has enough to lead them over the lowly Titans.
There it is. There it is. That's our
So,
predictions. Week 2. All I'm gonna tell you right now, if you put your tickets in and you win, all I'm gonna
Let
do is say,
let us
you're
know.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Might have some more in week 3, all the way up to 17. But with that being said, Mamba, Darrel T, and I will be back right after this. We're back. We're back. You already know what it is. It's Michael C, the source of light over the mic. We gave you our predictions. We gave you what caught our eye in sports. But with that being said, we got to do this thing called the shout out and we got to ride out. Mamba, any shout outs?
Hey, I'm giving a shout out to all those that go to work each and every day, do the best they possibly can to make ends meet, take care of their fams, take care of, extended family as well. And I don't think we give enough credit to those people that wake up every day and do what they got to do. So, that's my shout out for the common man and woman that does everything they need to do each and every day. I ride with them every time. And I just got to say this. I can't wait for the NFL week 1 to start.
There it is. There it is. Week 1. That's right. We can't wait till week 1 starts. Darrel, any shout outs?
hey, I want to just, shout out to family and friends, everybody out there that hearing my voice. Godspeed and best of luck with everything that you're going through. And a special shout out to the QB. You know who you are. We need a special performance this weekend.
There
Mac
it is.
Jones.
You already know who it is. Well, you already know what it is, Nico. You already know what it is, Noel. You already know what it is, SkyBoxx is out there. You already know what we do. But I want to thank you for tuning in to Epic Perspective, and where we gave you our epic perspective in an imperfect world. And if you have any questions or concerns, email me at the number one SkyBoxx at gmail.com. Until next time, Dr. Jamie Foster, Ellie goes to Shannon. You got my guy Mamba. You got my guy Darrel T. Until next time, you know what we do. Now let's make it happen.
Mac Jones, baby.
Mac Jones.
Let's make this epic.
Let's make this epic.